Hello, dear Pisces, and welcome to your love reading for the month of August of 2025. I hope that I'm able to get this reading done as my camera just switched off and I had to force quit it, and we are under Mercury retrograde, so I hope that that is not the case as I'm recording. Let's take your love reading for the month of August of 2025. This is a Patreon reading which is released to the public after the 20th of the month. So let's see what is going on. Maybe it's got to do with the heat. Just turn off that light. Maybe that's sort of heated up my camera. It's to be expected. Let's see what's going on in the Karma Dharma. Do check your other placements. I'm happy to bring you this, my dear patrons, and obviously to the public after the 20th of the month. Check out your other placements and let's see what's going on as Mercury is still retrograde until the 11th. We do have a very positive aspect, Jupiter and Venus is the goddess of love. They are connecting in the sign of Pisces, in the sign of Cancer, which is a water sign, as you are, so that could be a blessing around the 12th, before or after. We're using the Witch's Tarot for the Karma Dharma, the Psychic Tarot of the Heart, a Mirror's Love Oracle, the Mystic Moon Oracles, the Lenormand by Veronica Trubini, and the Twin Flame Messages by Mystic Moon. Oh, I will turn on that light on in a minute, just let it cool down a little bit so I can give you better lighting. I don't want it to stop recording halfway through. I'll have to redo it. So for Pisces, and I've got a lot of you out there, Pisces people, to give you an understanding. I mean, if you're a Virgo rising, Pisces is your 7th house of love. So I guess Scorpio death card comes through. So I guess if you're a Virgo rising, I would suggest check out the Pisces reading. And that's the way it goes as well. So always after an ending, there is a new beginning. There's a metamorphosis going on here. Are you dealing with a Scorpio? Or do you have strong Scorpio placements, dear Pisces? We have had Juno, the asteroid of commitment and marriage, retrograding in the sign of Scorpio for the past few months, who is now direct. Juno does speak to marriage and long-term relationships. So I'm wondering if things will start to play out now relative to an important connection. The ending of one, the beginning of another, or is it a metamorphosis, a change of the foundation? Scorpio also rules intimacy, sex, mysteries, but something nevertheless is changing for you where love is concerned. Do remember that on the 1st of September, Saturn is returning back to your sign. So if you're a late born Pisces, or even early born with late placements, planets at the last 3-4 degrees, that will be significant for you. Not only Saturn but also Neptune in October, they will be back at the last degrees of your sign. So whatever changes you're going through, whatever's needed to come through as truth, and whatever you needed to get grounded on, or whatever limitations have needed to be dissolved. Saturn limitations, Neptune, the dream, which can dissolve the boundaries or limitations. You've still got some work to do, and that's if you've got placements at the last degrees of Pisces, okay? Let's see what's going on for Pisces in the month of August of 2025. You can look at this as a timeless reading as well and not worry about the astrology. Pisces, dear spirit, what's going on for Pisces individuals where love is concerned? Please guide us well. In the now, crown chakra. This could be a spiritual connection, but you need to also trust in the higher plan, the divine plan. Okay, the crown chakra is above our head. It's got to do with thought and consciousness. It could be a spiritual connection, or there will be enlightenment and unity spiritually through a spiritual connection. Let's see, because the challenge here could be apathy or closed-mindedness, or even spiritual disconnection with someone. Let's see what else. Oh, we've got a twin flame connection here. This is a spiritual connection. Twin flames are very spiritual, obviously. And we've got temperance, which is saying that there will be healing and balance. Be patient. This is your twin flame, and you are connecting spiritually, if not physically yet. Let's see what the challenge is. We've got find balance. It's the Two of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles, which could be two timing, things being up in the air, a choice needing to be made. We do see the infinity symbol on the Two of Pentacles, which is like the symbol on the Leo card, on the Strength card as well. And Leo, we're in the season of Leo as I'm reading this for you, as we're coming into Virgo season. But what I wanted to say is that on the 8th of August is Lionsgate. The challenge is to return something to do with the past, a relationship of the past. But a twin flame is showing up for you. It could be someone that's a foreigner, comes from a different area of the world, someone that's physically far away from you. And that could also be the big decision, because there could be indecision in the Two of Pentacles, and it speaks to finding balance, but that's in the challenge. Okay, obviously there are imbalances, and when there are third parties, if someone's got a choice, someone's got to go. Okay, and therefore be able to find balance. Or the twins are doing the work now. They're trying to do what is necessary to come towards each other when they're equally balanced and happy and ready for each other. Let's see what's crowning you. Spread your wings, and you've got a Two of Wands, another two. Two of Wands is choices. Again, foreign places, distant places, and people at a distance. Spread your wings could also speak to, it's very ethereal. Remember the spread your wings, birds fly, planes fly. It's got a lot to do with the higher realms, the Aquarius energy. And some of you may have strong Aquarius placements. It's like spread your wings and fly. It's all the way up. Can you see that? It's like an ascension process. Spread your wings. Someone's ready to fly towards their twin flame. There could be decisions about that. Where are you coming from? Listen, really listen to your higher self, and really listen to your person, to this. They could be sending you messages through telepathy. Are you really listening? Use your ears. Or when your person talks to you, can you read between the lines, or can you really listen to what they mean? But remember that the High Priestess, which is your energy, Pisces, many times is the other woman, okay? But it does speak to a very strong spiritual connection as well as there being wisdom. I mean, this is the karmic position, which is the seed to the reading. And we've got another 2. Pay attention. Those numbers, those repeating numbers, okay? Recent past. Another 2, we've got blossom. 2s speak to separation, but also balance and coming together. Blossom, this is a moment of crisis, judgment calling, someone being judged harshly, or it's after an ending, there's a metamorphosis, there's a rebirth, a resurrection, okay? And what I get here is someone not fearing and being able to spread their wings and fly towards their twin flame, whether it's physically or metaphorically. And also, I get that you've got a high perspective. You are connecting through telepathy, through spiritual messages, signs, synchronicities, visions, dreams. Do pay close attention. Okay, something's blossoming, something's preparing to grow. It is growing. Let's see what the possible outcome is. And we've got reach out. Reach out is the message here. Collaborate. And this could be a work situation as well. Either that or someone is reaching out to you. Can you see how she's sitting on the hands? I mean, these are the hands of spirit, helpful hands. So there are helpful energies keeping you safe, sound, and holding you up. So there is great potential for expansion, growth. Three is also the Empress, the number of the Empress, which is all about expansion and growth and success. But the first stages of that, as you need to keep the faith. Remember, the Three of Pentacles does show a work situation, but also can speak to faith because it shows a church that you've been noticed for your goodness, for your I don't want to say service, but your input, your kindness, and your sacrifices. Okay, really nice up to here. And don't fear the death card. Oh my God, share the love, another 3. Share the love is a 3 of cups. For some of you, this could be, yes, it could be a reconciliation. It could be that there are third parties for others of you, but someone's making a choice, returning back to a past situation. A portal opens for you. 2, 2, 2, 2, that's 4 twos, that's 8. 8 is the Lionsgate portal. I don't know if you're dealing with a Scorpio or if you're dealing with a Leo. Sagittarius comes through as well. Virgo, also Scorpio, as I said. And wow, okay, you could be dealing with someone that has hardships in making decisions, or twos do speak to balance, and the card is talking about balance here. So if there has been imbalance and third parties, balance should come in after an ending, after change. What's the share the love about? Trust that there's a new cycle. Trust that someone is going to take that leap of faith. Aries comes through as well, Aquarius as well. New journey opens. Remember, this is a Uranian card as well. Uranus is about, flying over that cliff and trusting in whatever's going on now. That this new journey does start. Let's see. And that someone will take that leap of faith, will take that risk, won't think too much about it. Let's see what Amira's Love Oracle has for you. You may have heard Gaia in the background. She was purring, sleeping next to me. Pisces and love in the month of August, please. Amira's Love Oracle and Spirit guide us. I wouldn't be surprised if we see the woman choosing between the two men, which is a card that hasn't come through yet for any sign. Okay, we've got a beauty queen who attracts love in. She's like, bees to honey. But she's also very creative. She could be a dancer. She could be a singer, a performer. She's in the arts. Someone who loves to dance. Someone who loves music. Someone who goes to the gym every day and does Zumba, let's say. But she's also someone that's very attractive to the opposite sex. But she also seems very, very happy. Let's see what else we've got. We've got a mature woman. We see the dark hair. This could be someone who is mature, yes. I don't think that this is two different people. And we've got a full moon in the sign of Aquarius on the 9th. Isn't an easy full moon. Sun in Leo, moon in Aquarius. Pisces, if you've got any Aquarius placements, that should be quite significant for you. So something will have a peak at something, as a full moon is a culmination, can be stressful. If you're a Pisces rising, obviously Aquarius is behind you. So a full moon behind you is something is going to come to light that you may have been not knowledgeable about, something that was hidden from your sight. Let's see what else. We've got travel, long distance, going on a holiday. This could be an invitation to travel. This could be just a time of holiday when things are going to change. You know, with holidays, usually we go away, we have a good time. So positive energies. Travel is on the cards. I don't know if you're traveling or if someone's coming in towards you. We've also got a young female here, very different to this mature female. The young female could be a daughter, could be an opposition, a challenge. The other female involved here. I do get Aries, I do get strong fire. She's got a bit of an attitude. She can be aggressive. She could be thoughtless, let's say, as she gets fired up, and she could have a harsh word or two with you, I get here. She's very confident in herself, very courageous, very, very masculine, inclined towards the masculinity. I don't know if she was born in the 70s or she likes the 70s style, but she's got a very strong stance here, very decisive. I don't know what she's about. A blonde female. Very opposing energies. She's blonde, looks alike, but very different in her energy. Very laid back, very serene, very calm and collected. So I don't know if this is energetically what you're going through, sort of fluctuations, unless these could be two daughters that are very different, daughters of this mature female, if not daughters. And this could also be, if this is the same woman, then she's been humbled. She's taking life, looking at life through a different way. This could be someone that's getting what's owed to them. Let's say someone that was very direct and focused, and then receiving or coming back from a holiday and feeling more serene and more calm. Could it be the mature female in her younger days? Could be, but more so. I don't get that very strongly. Let's take another card. We've got communication through social media, through the internet. Let's get more information. Money and family. Yeah, these could be family members. Because the money can speak to marriage, but also, yes, someone that's popular, someone that's made it big, someone that's quite popular and therefore makes a living out of the performing arts. Or again, I'm going to say she could be a family member. I don't know, I get mother-daughter competitiveness here. Let's take one more. We've got gossip. Be careful who you share your information with. And these could be younger siblings, for all I know. Money speaks to stability. Could also speak to potential for a long-term situation, or this could be support from the family or money going well, helping you be able to save up, take that trip, whatever that is. See how the coins are coming down. It's like luck. We do have an aspect of luck, which is Jupiter and Venus in Cancer. So if you've got planets at the middle of the cycle of Pisces would be in very good aspect to this lucky moment around the 12th of the month. What's at the bottom? And we've got a courting man. So finally we've got a masculine figure here, someone that's ready to court, someone that wears a business suit, someone that doesn't like wearing their ties too tightly. They like a loosened tie. So someone that doesn't prefer to wear suits, let's say, but must through their occupation, through business. Or someone's trying to make an impression here, which is not something that I always get. What's this courting man sitting on? And a dating queen. Courting man and dating queen. This says a lot to me. I don't know if some of you could be even meeting your twin flame, just like luck, right? Through a dating app, through just a very lucky period of time, stumbling upon connecting with others, and then stumbling upon someone that starts to flirt with you. And whatever this death card is, whether it's your life that's changing, your love life changing, going through a metamorphosis change, or someone that you were hoping, your other half, someone that you were hoping that would be single, courting man we've got here. There may be an age difference, unless dear Pisces, you're the younger figure here. Be careful who you share your information with. You may have a mature woman, could be a mother figure that's advising you, that you may be going away with somewhere. But we do see communication and a courting situation. And remember the helpful energies with the hand of spirit holding you up. Someone's holding you up here. Someone's supporting, very supportive of you at this time, which is great, which is really great. Someone's sharing the love with you and helping you and telling you, take that leap of faith. I'm here. I'm going to support you all the way. So this courting man is very attracted to this dating queen. This dating queen, again, like colored hair, like more the younger females, unless it's someone in their younger years and now she's gone darker, right? Someone that was very popular. This could be, love at a later age, at a more mature age. Second chances in love. Your life is blossoming again. Maybe this time with the right person, your twin flame. We shall see. Let's take more cards because that was a little bit hard. Not easy to understand, but that's how tarot is. You need to be very creative to get the messages out. Amira's Love Oracle is not an easy deck to use. And I must say the truth, I'm not crazy about it, but I do feel that it is necessary to use it once in a while, as it does have its own unique messages. Let's take the Lenormand, dear Pisces, and see what's going on for you in love before we take another layer here. What's going on for Pisces? The tree could speak to a past connection or a spiritual connection, anything to do with family or healthy relationships, and it's the Seven of Cups, which could speak to confusion, illusion. Seven of Cups is, I do get the Piscean energy, or someone that likes to have a drink or two. We've got the bear, and the bear is usually a motherly figure or a protective figure, or someone that holds a position of leadership in a business setting, let's say, someone who's an entrepreneur, they've got their own business. The mother bear who protects her cubs, which is something that I did mention here. But remember how I said that for some of you there could be competition here, I don't know, which is not a message that I do usually get. And we see the bear's claws, so she's showing her angry, wild, more competitive energy, aside, let's say, and it's the Ten of Wands, which could be a little bit of a heavy burden. Let's see. And it's a 15. 15 is also the devil, Capricorn energy. We've got the anchor, Nine of Swords, lots of worry about some humbling here, lots of worry relative to someone that could be in another marriage and have children, could be older children, someone that's going to protect their children to death, let's say. This could be a mother figure that's very protective of her cubs, but in a worrisome marriage commitment, let's say. Someone suffering with insomnia. I do get Virgo very strongly, motherly, you know. Nine of Swords is a Virgo card. Let's see, we've got the burden, the heavy burden, the cross here. The cross is the Six of Wands. Someone needs to keep the faith to move towards success and recognition. Now, these hardships could last 2 to 3 weeks as a timing card. We've got the Fish, King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles would be a father, a business owner, earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Doesn't have to be. They could also hold some strong fire, or Leo, and some air. You know, with the money here, because the Fish does speak to abundance, someone in a good financial situation. Father, husband, let's say, business owner. Pisces obviously comes through, but also earth. And yeah, okay. So we could be talking about parents. But the bear, I would get the bear as someone, yes, would be someone very powerful, or someone that needs to have the confidence and be courageous at this time to get over any issues, any worries, any heaviness, and even need to trust where there's illusion, that there can be abundance and a deep connection here. And we've got the Child. The Child means something new after a death process. You see the Scorpio card 13 here. We've got also Aquarius energy. The Knight of Swords comes in to clear a lot of the confusion. And yeah, we do have parent-child situations here. But the child can also speak to a difference in age. Children also, and family involved here. Let's take a little bit more. Wisdom. The wisdom may come during the night. This could speak to communication. I mean, we've got the owls, so nighttime. Wisdom, which could speak to communication. It's sitting on the card of communication. Things that were hidden may be coming through. Someone's been waiting for that. 7 of Pentacles, 7 years, 7 months, or waiting on the wisdom on things that have been hidden to be more clear. And we do have some worry here. 7 of Wands, feeling like one cannot win over a battle. Worried about third-party situations, something eating away at you. Something's very unhealthy here. This could speak to disease or worry, or even injustices. Feeling as though you're losing, you're fighting a losing battle. Or the mice would speak to third parties. And injustices, and loss of faith, or loss of finances, financial challenges as well, because this could also be someone psychologically not being happy. And I get, the owls could also be, if this is an actual child, then someone is watching this child's psychological position right now, as this child may need some support if there is a situation going on where someone could be going or has gone through separation or divorce, anything like that. So I do get some heaviness here, some challenges, surely. We've got a tower moment, which, of course, the tower is, it can speak to timing, blockages, but also if we look at it as, Uranus, there can be some sort of enlightenment or something's coming down that was not built in a good way. Look, the tower speaks to limitations and timing here, but it's the Six of Swords, which says it's a matter of time before you transition towards something more balanced, more serene, and that could be at a physical distance or even at a timely distance. Yeah, because Ten of Pentacles, the money here is like the Ten of Pentacles, and we've got the book is open, the information comes in about some sort of an ending, something to do with family situations. Let's take more cards here, but before we do that, I want to take the psyche, have a look at what's going on in the emotional department, what's hidden from the psyche, what are those hidden emotions, what are the fears, because the psyche holds on to those darkest fears. What's going on that you may be unconscious about, you or your person. What's going on for Pisces? Yeah, someone's guided. We've got embrace and ending of see, you've got the World card and then the Aries card, the Fool. There is a major life cycle that's coming to an end here. And there is an offering here. An offering for reconciliation, for let's get together, let's celebrate this, we've got nothing to lose when we come together and work as a team, we collaborate. Or you're embracing someone that's at a physical distance, and there can be flight, travel, movement. So someone's looking for those fears, that dark night of the soul, looking to heal that. Someone is seeking advice, whether it's inner or outer, because someone needs some help here. We've got material world, so again, family comes up as well as money. The money card and the Ten of Pentacles there. So lots revealed, family secrets around the family, someone being more open about what's been going on in their family life if they were in another connection. This could also be support from family, or an end to a chapter in someone's life chapter, an end to a contract, to an agreement, to a marriage, because the marital world, well, it says material world, but I said marital world. That's funny. Money possibly also plays a major role with what's going on with you here. Looks like the divine masculine is returning and seeking forgiveness here for some wrongdoings or not treating you right, or this could also be necessity for self-forgiveness, someone that's that's the worst thing of all, something eating away at you and you feeling as though you've done the wrong thing. Forgiving ourselves is harder than forgiving others. We've got release, so releasing any bad blood, any form of hurt and pain, and hate, and even self-pity, I'm going to say. There's a release, and that release card has come through for so many signs, and it does speak to Scorpio. And we've got action. Action, as the bird is a messenger, but the bird also, remember, birds transition. They go from one continent to another. They also give you the perspective, the high perspective of a situation. And so even flight travel, as I said, spread your wings, yeah, but release what's dark and what's heavy and what wasn't working for you, whether this is you or your person, I don't know. Release also the fear to wear that mask, wear those rose-colored glasses. Don't fear looking at the truth. We're going to be forced to look at the truth, because Aquarius and the full moon in Aquarius is all about the truth, whether it hurts or not. Let's take the more messages, more clarity here. You are seeking balance right now, and you are connecting with a twin flame here. You may be just connecting through social media or telepathy. Revisiting possibly an old situation, a past situation, where for some of you, you may have been the third person, or your twin flame has come in and is the third person if you're in another connection. Let's see. Yeah, choices. You see the Two of Swords and dilemmas, another two. And dilemmas about family, marriage. Because the Ten of Pentacles is in the challenge. The dilemma could also be someone's dilemma. What's more valuable? Being together with my twin flame, even if they're in rags. I'm in riches. My twin flame is in rags. What's most important for me? The riches or the richness of an emotional bond with my other half. Also, family issues here, which could be a dilemma. What's the listen? What is the High Priestess about? We've got the Magician. Some of you may have feared that there was trickery. I don't know if you're dealing with a Virgo or a Gemini, or someone that was just very, very intelligent, speaking in riddles. Escaping the real truth. And we've got, yeah, this would be a marriage, but it's also a spiritual connection. A High Priestess, High Priest, and it's magical. It's like spirit, the alignment of the stars have brought in a spiritual connection. But, twin flames usually don't come in when one is looking for it. They come in at the wrong time, when someone's in another connection but crying for help. They don't come in when you are in a happy relationship. So whenever we see the twin flame, they show up because there are huge cracks in the relationship. So don't deem yourself as being unfit, the unfit partner, spouse, so on and so forth. It's all fated. Okay? What's that blossom about? What's that resurrection crisis? Someone waiting on guidance from spirit. Someone waiting to resurrect, being very patient. Waiting on an awakening, second chances. But in the recent past, this hasn't been happening. You've had to be extra patient, looks like. Even the Empress speaks to patience. We've got Virgo and Venus, which is Taurus and Libra. I see again an age difference here. An age difference here where we've got a more mature woman and a younger male. Usually that's how it happens. Twin flames do have a big age difference. Many times could be, even if it's karmic, there's a fine line between twin flame and karmic. Not many differences. Usually the woman being much older than the man or whoever holds the masculine energy, that usually cries out karmic or even twin flame. What is the spread of the wings? Yep, Jupiter is helping here. The Wheel of Fate, time, Jupiter, changes, an ending that leads to a new beginning. It is a 10. Dealing with a foreigner, the hand of spirit, the light comes in, the information comes in, the truth comes in. You've got the bigger picture, and it's time to travel. There is the offer. This is a long-term offer. This is a commitment. This is an opportunity. There's an offering coming from spirit. Big gifts coming from spirit. This would be the conjunction Jupiter and Venus. Yes, which is going to help you spread your wings and get, and ascend where your love life is concerned. What is this reach out? The World card, an accomplishment. Someone's reaching out, that's going to bring an ending to a major cycle. Someone's ready to collaborate. Venus is ready to be rebirthed. You're dealing with a foreigner. You're traveling the world, leaving the past grievances and hurt and disappointments behind. 2 cups are behind you. Close up this cycle. There's a small offering, an apology unexpected. And why do I have the death card? This could also be if there has been bad blood between mother and daughter, let's say, because of the mother's love life, then this could be also a child, could be a son, could be a daughter that's returning to apologize. They're coming to their senses. Let's have a look at the death card. Lots of worry around change and fighting, feeling as though you're fighting against the odds. There's the 10 of Swords. The darkest before the dawn is here. No more fighting, no more worry. 9 and 10 of Swords, that's it. You're coming to the end of that as you're being given the Ace of Swords. That is, that's the truth. That's wisdom. It's standing in your truth. And it's the ability to clear the confusion, to finish up anything legal that you're going through, to speak your truth, even if it's been really heavy and really hard. Okay. Looks like the sun's coming out for you. It looks like there's a new day that's dawning for you, Pisces. I'm so happy for you. Some of you, the death card, death process is not an easy one. I'm wondering if this is not talking the October, November Scorpio season. Possibly it could be. 8 of Swords here. Thinking negatively. Not a good thing, dear Pisces. See, you're seeking the information. The book is open here. And the female, receives the information. Things, maybe you're dealing with someone that was a closed book. But so it happens that this full moon is going to open up this book and give you the knowledge that you need, whether it's from a person, whether it's from a situation, whatever it is. But reaching out is the advice here. Someone may be reaching out to you and telling you that they're ready to collaborate. It could be during work hours. It could be when you're in mass, you've gone to church, something like that. Let's see. It's that spirit loves you and is giving you the blessings that you deserve. Let's concentrate on your person and let's get their true emotions. Let's dig into their head. Let's pick at their brain and see, what are they hiding? What are they thinking of that they have not shared with you? For some of you, it might be something that's already been shared and there's a reiteration, like this is confirmation for you. So take it as it resonates. For Pisces, please, Spirit, let's guide them. I feel safer in the silence. I want to be authentic. I'm no longer afraid. That's beautiful. That brings up Aquarius energy, surely. I can't handle your words right now. Now, I don't read reversals, so take it as it resonates. You've been in my dreams. It's easier to just stay away right now. There's like double messages here, like opposing messages. It's like polaristic energies. Are you dealing with someone that's got bipolar? I hope not. The grass wasn't greener on the other side. This is emotional fluctuations, ups and downs. Remember the mice here. It's not an easy energy. And God knows the world hasn't been easy recently, so it's understandable. You are an angel. If people are not 100% fully there, you know what I mean? I can still feel you. And your beauty still moves me. So obviously you've been told that you are beautiful. You've been attractive. You've attracted someone in, the beauty queen. Lots of offers, lots of opportunities. Just be careful who you share your information with. There's a lot going on around a lot of gossip. And that may also help you, possibly, hopefully. But just don't share your information with people you cannot trust. All right, dear Pisces, I think that's it. Wishing you love and light. All the best. Thank you so much for your love and your support always.